Welcome to my presentation. Workshops on collage, texture, animation, interactive, and immersive art, as well as my self-directed explorations. I have discovered how to seamlessly blend my personal interests with academic research. This transformative journey has shifted my approach from passively completing assessments to actively exploring and innovating. The discipline and autonomy course have been instrumental in helping me redefine my creative process, igniting a curiosity-driven mindset that I believe will profoundly shape my academic and professional growth. In this presentation, I will give you through the following key topics. 1. Exploring current media and traditional techniques. 2. Exploring traditional art in emerging technologies. 3. Exploring emerging technologies. 4. Conclusion. Brief 1. Exploring current media and traditional techniques. Brief 1 focuses on blending current media with traditional techniques like collage, texture, and animation. In the first collage workshop, I think my artwork was disappointing because I hadn't thought about color schemes, composition, or other design elements at first. I just simply threw together random elements, so my whole work looks like childish. However, after class, I revisited what I had learned and explored the collage art I really like, which I found is fascinating. It's about surrealism. Then I got inspiration struck. What if I use astronomy, a topic I like, as a theme for my collage? I gathered the image online and worked with them in Procreate to create a digital collage. This time, I clarified my concept, touring through reality to reveal the star. I planned the color scheme and composition carefully at first. Then the result was a planetary collage series with a clear theme and harmony colors, a significant improvement over my first attempt. From this process, I developed two key concepts, depth and spatial perception. I applied these ideas in the texture workshop, adding a layer of pale yellow paper to my original piece of art, and tearing a hole into it. This acted like a frame, inviting viewers into the artwork's world. I titled this piece "On the Frozen Lake." This connection between techniques inspired me to test further, combining multiple methods in my projects. For example, I created a calligraphic artwork, Spring Lily of the Valley, blending watercolor, printmaking, and collage. I developed an animation, The Birth of the Earth-Moon System, that is influenced by sequential narrative techniques that I learned from the Friday's course. I made a stop-motion cutout animation, The Humpback Whale, integrating collage, materials, and spatial depths. This learning journey has encouraged me to push beyond the boundaries of flat 2D work and think about how depth and spatial perception can improve my illustration. By researching the artists and styles, just like calligraphy, and attending the exhibitions such as Bridge Photography Showcase, I think I have drawn from these influences to enrich my self-directed project and expand my creative practice. Exploring traditional art in emerging technologies. During Reading Week, I visited the Gaia exhibition in Southwark, which sparked my interest in how traditional art can transition into emerging technologies. So I began to experimenting with layers, textures, and lights to create a mock-up for an installation piece. I also incorporate my collage work into metal canvas for the further testing. Because of these experimentations, I can easily get ideas to do my global context project. Later, I conducted hands-on experiments with lighting and textures. I placed the LED lights inside the transparent balls and painted their surface with acrylic. In a dark environment, the feathered-like texture will reflect through the LED light. Surprised by the outcome, I expanded the project to create models of the 8 planets. For the gas giants, I used the transparent balls to highlight their ethereal nature. For the terrestrial planets, I crafted their forms with handmade pearls, emphasizing their solid characteristics. To finish this installation, I also connected the models with colored lights, bringing traditional illustration techniques into a physical immersive experience. These explorations showcased the potential of blending traditional methods with technology, allowing me to create art that is not only visually captivating but also engages viewers in a multi-sensory way. Brief 2. Exploring emerging technologies. Brief 2 is aimed to explore the possibilities of emerging technologies, such as interactive installations developed with Arduino IDE and coding, AI-generated imagery via tools like OpenAI. An immersive platform includes VR, AR, and 3D modeling software such as Blender. This journey began with learning the fundamentals of coding and interactive technology. Starting from scratch, I conducted experiments like making bulbs blinking using Arduino. These hands-on activities not only demystified coding, but also revealed its potential for interactive design. AI also became a tool of interest. I experimented by promoting AI to generate an image of a clockmaker crafting an astronomical clock for my global context course. While these experiments provide creative sparks, they also highlighted AI's limitation, such as its inability to follow structural logic. This confirmed my belief that, despite these impressive capabilities, AI cannot replace creativity from human artists. To push my exploration further, I turned to Blender and followed the online tutorials to grasp the basic of 3D model. My first project, A Planet with Rain, was an exciting step into the 3D design space, demonstrating the potential of this medium to enhance visual storytelling. These experiences have reshaped my perspective on how emerging technologies can improve creative possibilities. When combined with traditional methods, they provide a powerful toolkit for crafting innovative, immersive, and narratively rich artistic works. Additionally, in my free time, I collaborated with a friend studying game design at an American university. I designed and illustrated the character while she modeled it. This collaboration combined our strengths, and it made me think about the group projects we will undertake next time. By pulling everyone's expertise, we might create works that surpass what any one person could achieve alone. Conclusion. Illustration can be read. As a student starting the illustration program at Kingston University in 2024, I've been thinking a lot about how illustration is evolving with new tools and technologies. Here's what I learned. 1. Breaking out of 2D. Learning emerging tech like Blender has opened up so many creative possibilities. Modeling in 3D helps me more beyond flat illustrations, giving me space to really play with imagination in a whole new dimension. 2. Mixing old and new. Combining traditional art with modern tech makes illustration so much more dynamic. For example, I created a planetary light installation that turned my illustration into a physical, immersive experience. By working with different materials, the final piece felt more alive than just a flat drawing. 3. Getting closer to the audience. Immersive illustration pulls people in. It's not just looking at the picture anymore. The audience can interact and feel like they are part of the art, which makes the experience so much more personal and engaging. Through the Discipline and Autonomy course, I realized that it's not just about creating perfect illustrations. Now, I'm more excited about experimenting, trying out new materials, techniques, and ideas to see where they take me. From flat collage to immersive mockup, I brought my illustration into the real world, or maybe it's the other way around. I stepped into the world of illustrations.